Only best of one still, guys. But we're getting through the brackets. You can type exclamation mark brackets to chat if you want to see what's going on. And of course, it's up to the round of 16, our best of ones. And the quarterfinals after the round of 16 is when the best of threes begin. Without further ado, though, this is the Go for StarCraft Thursday Cup. I'm joined today by Namshar, and spawning in the lower right corner of the map, the Red Protoss player from S-Forge, qbeN. Soulforge, or Skillforge, sorry.
Alright, and in the top left, got our blue Terran. On team Evil Geniuses, it is Xenocider.
So Heavy Rain, Terran, and Protoss.
Oh my god, best of one PvT on Heavy Rain. I'm getting a bit scared with Xenocider, and oh my god, that's a quick cast.
That is, but it's probably not going to be for anything more than Reapers. I mean, if you take an 11 gas like this, sometimes you can go for that quicker factory, but you know, as much as Xenocider showed us doing some cool things last time we cast him, I can't see him going for a proxy factory with Widow Mines on this map.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you go Reapers, you pretty much always goes Barracks and then Reactor right after. So, I mean, I don't think he's gonna proxy the factory necessarily, but what I'm thinking here is that it's gonna be possibly just like a plain Widow Mine drop with like Starport in base and stuff.
Actually, just think of this may not actually be for that at all. Josh does earlier gases too, and what he'll do is do the barracks with the tech lab and barracks with the reactor at the same time, so you can get the 3 Marines pumping for Oracle defense plus stim really early. So that's a potential of what he could do.
What, 2 barracks? Or what?
Yeah, you do 2 barracks, but you need the earlier gas so you can get the tech lab with stim ASAP. Because if you don't have 2 barracks, you need 3. Because the point is, like, Oracles can always end your day, and you can't get 6 Marines out very quickly off of 1 barracks.
Right. But I mean, doesn't he? When does he get the CC then with that? I mean, we'll have to wait and see, but it looks like it's gonna be a factory here.
Dude, actually, hang on. Unrelated to this, and maybe there'll be no relevance because Blink may or may not come. I mean, Blink should come. It's Heavy Rain. But did you see Beastie put out a video of him defending Blink all-ins?
Sorry, see what? Of who defending Blink all-in?
Beastie Cutie.
Oh, no.
Like, okay, it's weird to consider. And I always thought it was like a joke when people talked about it, but he used the Planetary Fortress, and it worked out really, really well, actually. And the logic
what,
kind
in the main? What?
In the natural. Okay. But like, it kind of escaped, but then it kind of occurred, like, you always end up pulling back your orbital, right? Like, you always end up having to lift it and retreat everything to the main, so having a planetary there means your mining doesn't get disrupted, so you got more economy to deal with the blink all-ins a little bit better. I mean, it's stupid, and maybe it was like a one-time thing that just worked against a bad player or something, but I thought it was really cool.
It sounds hilarious anyway.
Looks like it's not going to be for that second racks. I'm not sure how I feel about the set of Xenocider. It is going to be for the Widow Mines, so the drops you were talking about before.
Right.
The catch to this is if he was going for this build, and qbeN had, instead of going for the quicker expansion, taken like a Stargate, gone for like a proxy Oracle or something, this is something that could have really upset the way Xenocider started this game.
Yeah. I mean, the Widow Mine does fairly well versus Oracle, but if you're not in position to defend it, it can be like really effective for the Protoss player. Xenocider though did scout. He saw 2 gases, and I didn't have a look too much at qbeN's base. Like, he went for like 2 gas, and I think he had like 1 worker in each gas, which is like super strange. So it's almost as if he went like 2 gas kind of for a mine game. Like, he wasn't mining that much gas with the 2 gas, and it took like a pretty fast nexus still. So kind of a wacky opener from qbeN, but Xenocider, I don't know, maybe he's just that confident that he just wants to be aggressive early, like going for drops like this. Like, you know, if you don't do damage as a Terran player, it's like you'll be behind, so it's kind of a risk, but well, maybe he's just that confident that he wants to take that risk and try to do some damage.
The Robo's coming out pretty quick, so he'll have detection for this, but this is coming really early, so the Widow Mine may still get a shot off, but this should not be a scenario where he gets the Widow Mine in the mineral lines and does like infinite damage with it.
Yeah, qbeN's been preparing really well for this. I even saw him put a Chrono Boost in the Warp Gate there once, so he's gonna have Warp Gate pretty quick here.
Look at the natural. It's the Xenocider touch.
Oh, 1 alien? There's another one coming in.
No, I'm talking about the bunker that's queued up, man.
Oh, no way. Oh, I didn't see that.
In qbeN's natural. He did this last time too, remember?
Again? Wow. Okay, this makes a lot more sense now. He's doing the same thing. That's so cool.
What am I going to burn on the ramp?
Right away. Yeah.
Really like this move. Cuts out reinforcements a little bit. Now the Stalker's kind of boxed in here. Helling's going to soak those hits really nicely.
There's
Observer. Oh, the Observer goes down to the splash damage from the probe. Oh, that sucks so much.
Oh my god. That's really bad. That's like so bad.
That's going to ensure the bunker gets up.
And the Stalkers goes down, and yeah, he can't move down that ramp soon again. Like, that thing's gonna...
Well, I mean, he'll be able to move down it, but he'll lose units for it for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, getting the... Well, beyond this, getting this bunker like secured is such a difficult thing to see. We saw this happen last week. Xenocider tried to make the same thing happen, but it just didn't happen. This time, oh my god, he's actually gonna finish the bunker, and there's like no way these stalkers move into this. I mean, another observer. There we go. It's finally out. But even then, stalkers can't really engage into this bunker, and there's an SCV to repair it on top of this. Well, there was an SCV to repair it, but still.
Stalker. Oh, gets Stalker. Not bad.
Picks up the one Hellion though.
Doesn't micro the.
He's gonna go to the main with the one Hellion, and these stalkers are busy with the bunker. These probes are gonna die.
He's losing so many stalkers to the bunker, man. He lost 2 or 3 stalkers to the Marines to the bunker. He didn't pull them back in time. He just keeps losing stalkers over and over again.
Alright, well, the probes are pulled kind of in half. A bit of a scare / transfer from that one Hellion, but... You know, Xenocider got some pretty good damage out of that. I mean, look at the resources lost. Look at the units lost. I mean, that was such a small investment of an attack. The only downside is, having done that, we see his command center was delayed. His natural base still hasn't been transferred. The orbital's just completing now. I mean, it was a cool attack, but did this cost him too much in the macro?
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there. Like, we kind of had the same scenario like last time he did this. Like, we saw him, like, you know, deny mining for a long time in the Protoss natural, but at the same time, he always makes the expansion in his main, gets to lift that down, and the Protoss is already, you know, taking his gases in his natural, and, you know, Xenocider is just landing his, like, orbital command now, so it's like, that's a cool strat, but I'm not sure if he, like, how he manages to ever get ahead with this.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. But
I mean, if he had sniped off more probes, if like bigger tech things had gone down, like if a little bit more damage had been done in any other way, Xenocider would have definitely been in a really good spot.
Yeah.
But I mean, for him too, that was like one drop, right? Like that wasn't a huge dedication. He wasn't rallying units across the map. Although I kind of think he could have. I don't think he was expecting to do it for it to do that much.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, qbeN kind of like donated like 3-4 stalkers in the natural to the bunker as well. Like, imagine if qbeN had micro that perfectly. Like, I just favor qbeN's position so much. Now, as it is, he lost quite a few stalkers, so he doesn't have that much army out right now, but qbeN's position is not bad at all, I feel like. Xenocider has upgrades on the way, but so does qbeN, and it looks like he's going to be able to defend this push quite handily, I think.
Well, I mean, it's one overcharge, though. He should be able to save these units. Yeah, nice pick up with the medevac. But now he's got nothing for the main, right? He's going to lose the mothership core. Oh!
That's pretty close.
Yeah, Xenocider probably could have got it, but it would have cost him about 5 or so Marines from the soccer fire, so I like the choice not to go for it.
Yeah, he kind of needs those Marines.
What he needs to do is scout this Robo Bay finishing up in a second here. Knowing that Colossus are coming out, this was, if you remember, the same problem last time where he didn't get enough Vikings, so...
It's 6 medivacs, no Marauders either. He always, he's doing the same thing now. There, okay, actually he makes 2 Marauders now. I was getting so scared that actually drops into the main now.
There's the stem. Gonna focus on the Robo facility, that could work out. Because the mothership core.
Wow, he's doing a lot of damage here.
Yeah, there's no Zealots to buffer for this. His probes being used for melee.
What is going on?
20 workers killed now. This is looking a little bit better.
Oh my god, what?
qbeN just gonna tap out GG Xenocider, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
A very abrupt victory, but certainly earned, I think.
I was just sitting here like, oh, this drop is gonna do nothing. He's got so many stalkers, so many sentries. If he just positions them correctly, he's gonna be able to hold that no problem. But
well, beyond that, for me, I'm like, okay, you know what? He's done some economic damage, but his opponent was on 2 bases earlier. He's had more probes out. It kind of evens it out more than takes a lead.
Yeah,
but,
sure.
All right, I guess he just felt he couldn't clean that up in the end. Too many probes lost, and the game down the drain.